And we're live, ladies, gents, boys, girls, children of all ages. Welcome to an edition of a show about trivia. This is where we have 20 questions on the world of cinema, film, movies, the things that used to be at theaters. Today we have a very special episode here for you. Introducing for the first time ever in this particular arena, ladies and gentlemen, Mike Shea.
I do not think about failure. I'm a star, I shall get my own trailer.
You already may have best intro ever just because you had your own music.
I get that a lot.
The bar was low, but you set it up high.
And
now.
a possible copyright violation.
All right, and his opponent, he's no gimmicks needed, ladies and gentlemen, the current champion of this particular league. He's a movie master. That's what he claims to be. It's Steve Mesa.
Hello,
Over
gentlemen. Hopefully this YouTube this video won't get a copyright violation due to that musical interlude. So let's just hope on that for a little bit. But hey, I'm down. It's been a while since I entered the movie arena, and I'm down for this new challenger. But the result shall remain the same.
Ooh, harsh words there. Mike, any rebuttal?
Oh, good for you.
Good rebuttal.
Great rebuttal.
All right, gents. Let's start off with this one. What is the name of the main villain in the Hellraiser franchise?
And
And then if you're good to go, just give me like a thumbs or if you're good. All right, I think we're both good. Mike, what you got?
Pinhead.
What you got, Steve?
Pinhead.
All right, let's get to me. Lead Cenobite also would have been acceptable. Pinhead is what most people know him by. Number 2, Junkie XL and Hans Zimmer scored the music for which DCEU film?
Okay. I'm not really confident in this one, but I'm going to throw my thumbs up on this one.
Steve, what you got?
I got Justice League.
What you got, Mike?
Batman v Superman: Dawn of Justice.
Mike gets the early lead here with his second point.
Nice.
Going on to question 3. Who plays the lead samurai who captured and later befriends Tom Cruise in The Last Samurai?
And
Write it first, Steve. Jeez.
oh, good for you. There's my own.
All right, Mike.
Ken Watanabe.
Steve. You froze a little bit.
Ken Watanabe.
Hold on, put it back up just in case. All right, yeah, you good. 3-2. Going on. Number 4. What Game of Thrones star plays Jean Grey now in XMen Apocalypse and Forward?
And
Steve. Sophie Turner,
yes.
is what he says. Mike.
Sophie Turner.
Yes, indeed. Macy Williams is in that other X-Men film no one talks about. What is Sigourney Weaver? What's Sigourney Weaver's character name in the Alien franchise? And I will accept either first and last or last. All right, Mike.
Ripley.
Steve.
Ellen Ripley.
Steve threw with an extra name, but I said Ripley's fine. That's what she's mostly known by. Number 6, who plays the director in Tropic Thunder? Plays the director. Now this one, finally got one that seems maybe trick up Mike. So far, both men pretty quick. Tight game. Kelly, do you know who played the director in Tropic Thunder? No? Oh, okay. You're too young. Tom Finicky? That's not right. All right, Mike, what you got?
I couldn't pull it.
Oh, you didn't have it, Steve. Can you tie it up? Steve Coogan ties this thing up.
I knew it was Steve. I couldn't pull the last name. Coogan.
It was me, Austin. It was me all along.
Darn you, Cougs. Number 7. In which Shrek film does Donkey turn into a horse after drinking some potion? Now, this is a movie you could watch. No Tropic Thunder for you, but you can watch Shrek. Fine.
You don't need to see this crazy face.
All right, they were both
You
in.
don't.
Steve, what you got?
I got it. The second one, Shrek 2, the sequel.
All right, what you got, Mike?
Shrek 2.
Yeah, you know your donkey.
Stallion, baby.
All right, number 8. Which famous person does Bruce Campbell play in Bubba Hotep? Okay, we're both in. Steve, what you got?
The King, Elvis Presley, baby.
Mike.
I couldn't pull it, so I just said himself.
I like that idea. I think he's done that before. But Steve gets the 1 point advantage at the moment as we go on to number 10. You got a question, Steve? Oh, just you're saying the one.
No, I just say 1 point.
I got you now.
One.
Who plays helicopter pilot Mac Reddy in John Carpenter's The Thing? All right, Mike, what you got?
Kurt Russell.
Yes, indeed, Rooney.
Favorite horror movie.
Oh, fantastic. I love it. I was trying to rank that particular year. It was hard to rank because there's a couple of great movies in different genres that year.
Oh, yeah.
Number 10, I'm going to give you a plot for this 1987 comedy. It starts a beautiful heiress screws over a hired carpenter who is later the first one to find her when she gets amnesia. What movie am I referring to? The 1987 comedy.
Repeat that again?
Absolutely. This is the plot for a 1987 comedy. A beautiful heiress screws over a hired carpenter who later is the first one to find her when she gets amnesia.
I got nothing. I got nothing.
Steve.
Overboard, another Kurt Russell movie, baby.
Overboard.
Never heard of this movie.
It
Never.
was the one that was remade with Anna Faris a couple years back.
Yeah, not so great. Just stick with the old one.
I've only seen the new one.
Oh, wow.
Heard of it.
I sorry. My condolences.
All right, this next one, what I'm looking for is 4 answers.
Wait. Jordan. Wait a second. What? We're in question number 11, so that means where are we?
We're more
exactly?
than halfway there, living on a prayer.
Thank you very much.
It's, I usually remember the last few times, and then you're here and I forget.
Wow.
All right, number 11 for you guys. We're looking for the 4 leads from 1997's I Know What You Did Last Summer. By the way, I'll reward the point just in case is whoever has the most, or if you both have the same amount, you'll both get a point. In case you guys can't both pull all 4. We go from 97 to the next question. We're jumping all the way up to 1998. I got you, Orange Cassidy, Steve.
Oh, 3 named people in this movie. All right, I'm ready.
All right, Mike, what you got?
All right, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Sarah Michelle Gellar, Freddie Prinze Jr., and Ryan Phillippe.
Same.
All right.
Very small, but same.
Get a bigger board next time, Steve, but yes.
Well,
Why
I'm
do you
doing
have
this
3 names?
improvisation.
What's that? No, you had all 4.
I'm saying, why they all got to have 3 names?
Oh, yeah. Except for poor Ryan Phillippe.
Ryan.
Couldn't get a third name. I didn't even think about that. That was a long question, I guess. All right. Number 12. Who stars opposite George Clooney in 1998's Out of Sight?
Ow.
Wow.
All right, Steve.
That'll be J-Lo.
Mike.
Jenny from the Block, Jennifer Lopez.
J-Lo indeed. Mike's 9th, Steve's 11th point here. Going to 13. Who directed Platoon?
All right.
All right, Steve.
Mr. Oliver Stone.
Mike.
I said Francis Ford Coppola.
Looking for Oliver Stone. Steve out to 12 now. Number 14. What Alfred Hitchcock thriller is about a beach community suddenly besieged by killer animals?
And
Alfred Hitchcock. Mike, what you got?
The Birds.
Cuckoo!
the Blades. It's the Blades.
Blades. Do I have a bird sound? I don't have a bird sound. Damn.
Hey, I'm a Boyd. I'm gonna kill you. That's what they sound like. Number 15. What was Sean Penn's character name in the 1982 film Fast Times at Ridgemont High?
And
Recently played by Shia LaBeouf.
can I get double the points if I name the first and the last name?
No, but if you want to throw it in there for funsies, sure.
All right.
I tried.
Steve
Jeff
Spicoli.
Spicoli.
Mickey. Said Mickey.
Mickey. No, Spicoli, and yes, Jeff is indeed. I always want to say Louis because of wrestling, but no, it's Jeff Spicoli. Number 16. Who played Mel Gibson's brother in the 2002 film Signs?
And
Arteman.
Mike.
Joaquin Phoenix.
Joaquin. Steve.
Joaquin.
He's so good in that movie.
He's a pretty good actor in most movies. Who plays Van Helsing in 2004's Van Helsing?
Oh God. I know the answer. I'm just saying that movie is. Oh God.
I have a strange soft spot for that movie. I don't know what it is.
Yeah, like I don't know, maybe because I'm 14 at that point. Like I'm cool with it.
Hey, to each your own, but Jesus Christ.
All right, well, you're not getting hired by this actor whose name is what, Steve? Waiting for the
Hugh Jackman.
I think you got it. I think I heard you.
Yeah.
Show me again,
Huge
Steve.
Jackman.
Steve, show me real quick.
Huge Jackman.
All right, you're both good. Thank you.
Huge Ackman.
All right. 18. What is the name of Hiccup's dragon in the How to Train Your Dragon films?
And
All right.
Mike.
Toothless.
Toothless. All right. Number 19. What is Joan Wilder's profession in the 1984 action adventure Romancing the Stone?
I have no idea.
That's where guesses come in handy. Steve, what's your guess?
I put diamond assistant.
Diamond assistant. I don't know if that's a profession. Mike.
I don't know.
I said stone romancer.
Hey, I mean, I almost want to give it to you. She's a writer. a writer. Number 20, who
Yeah.
plays Patrick Bateman in American Psycho?
Oh, that's a familiar sound. I think Mike has an audio clip of that.
All right, Mike.
Oh, good for you.
Christian Bale.
Yeah. We guys both got it. That was the question.
Yeah.
Funny that we heard him earlier. All right, guys. That brings us to the end of our game here. Mike, awesome debut here, man. 14 points. That is still very high here on the game. As I always said, if you're in the double digits, you're pretty good. You're almost you're just 6 away from a great game, or from a perfect game rather. Steve again pulling out though 18 points. The only man so far in this league that has had a perfect game. So you had a huge uphill battle here in a way with Steve, but Mike, you still pulled out a great match. We would love to have you back. Any parting words for the viewing audience? Any plugs?
I've been doing mostly geek trivia, so it was nice to step out of the comfort zone a little bit. Thanks for appreciate you having me on. I'd love to come back anytime soon. And check out the Basement Lounge podcast on all podcast apps.
Fantastic. Steve, you got to show that movie flex. I know you've been wanting to flex those movie muscles again. You say hi to your best friend Cedric the Entertainer and anyone else you want to say hi to in your parting words.
Nothing to look forward to except for a particular showdown with one individual that we are potentially will have later on this week, sir. I believe
Yes.
I believe we're going to be both out of our comfort zone if the questions is what I think they're going to be.
Yeah, I'm going to take you down in some wrestling trivia, but it sounds like we might have some old school trivia we need to brush up on.
Absolutely, sir. I look forward to it.
Check that out over at the Pierce Wrestling channel. That's Wrestling with Trivia. Like, subscribe, follow. You know all that jibber jabber people love to say at the end of their YouTube videos. Do all that stuff. You know what to do by now, people. You're old enough. I'm JPO, Mike Shea, Steve Mesa, all the gimmicks needed. Goodbye. Good luck.